Good morning, students. Today we'll be seeing a statistics first chapter continuation. In that we'll be seeing some basic concept. Concept are some basic concept means way all these things are needed in your statistics study. Okay, in the study of statistics, all these things are needed. First one is units or individual. The objects whose characteristics are studied in a statistical survey are called units or individual. So if I'm taking one unit, okay, one person data and giving the study is called the unit or individual study, where I'll be studying only for one people. Okay, now the marks scored by that person in the classroom, okay, it is called an unit or individual. Next, population of universe. The totality of units under consideration is called population or universal. So totally data collected, okay, strength of the classroom, okay, strength of the classroom, marks obtained by all the students, that is population or universe. Then the population which contains finite countable numbers of units is called finite population, where exactly, okay, class strength is 50. I have finite count. 50 means 50 students I can take. So exact countable numbers population is called finite. Then infinite is where I can't count. Okay, now example is some other college, okay, I'm not going to mention any college, some other college, I need to find out the strength, okay, total strength of the college. Now if it is our college, I'll be having data in my hand, what is the admissions have been taken, okay. I cannot go to other college and see what is the admissions have been done for them, or what is the strength of the student, or random I can give, okay, this will be there, okay, where I cannot count exactly what it is, that is called infinite population. Next, sample. The representation units of a population is called sample. Yeah, sample is where I'm not going to take the whole population, I will be taking some units, okay, representation of some units, and they will be called as sample. For example, I need to get the information on masters, whoever have done masters, okay. So what I will do, I will go, okay, where is the PG college, okay, your master college, then I will take the population sampling there. I cannot take on the area, okay, I cannot go to one area and ask each and everyone's house what is their qualification, whether you have done the masters or not. So sampling is where randomly we will be taking on the population. The numerical measure characteristics are called quantitative. Numerically means the total population I can be count 10, 20, 30, okay, like that, it is called as quantity. The characteristics which are not numerical measures are called quality, okay. Now I can tell 10 people are there in here, okay, okay, in that 10 people I cannot tell, yeah, that boy is good, okay, that will be your quality. Your quantity is different and your quality character is different. And next is variable, okay. The quantity characteristics which varies from units to units is called variable, okay. Now one person height is differ from other person, okay. and one person weight is differ from other person. The changes, okay, from one person to another, okay, from one thing to another, the changes is called the variable. For example, height of the students. So if I take 10 students in a classroom, 10 students will be having different height in the class. Even the weight, if I take 10 students weight, 10 students weight will be different from each and everyone. Then temperature of a place, etc. So your temperature, okay, India, if you compare, in India, Bangalore is a moderate city where we'll be having either cold or normal temperature of heat. But during summer time, you go to north hemisphere, that is your north side, where you will be having extreme hot. And in cold time, you go, okay, near the northern side, you will be having extreme cold. So even the temperature also differs from place to place. Then attribute a qualitative characteristics which varies from units to units is called attribute. That is skin color, taste, intelligence, etc. Now I have been taken the quantitative data, okay, numerical data. But I need to see in that one who's having the skin color. Okay, what is the skin color of the person? Okay, what is it taste, what food he likes? Okay, like that. For example, is your fair and lovely, okay, 2 years before or 3 years before, in your fair and lovely you were having the measurable scale, where you can measure your skin color according to that scale and use the fair and lovely. That is your qualitative character, where they promote the product on your qualitative, on your skin color. Taste, for example, your Horlicks, okay, first your Horlicks was in one flavor, now you have Horlicks light, Horlicks chocolate, okay, even that is a qualitative, where they change according to the taste of the people. Then descript variable, a variable which assumes only specified values within a given range is called descript. A number of students in a classroom, number of students in a bench. So here descript means between the boundaries. What it is? Between the boundaries, where they will be finding out the data, okay, the data will be collected only in specified place. If I need to take a total students in a class, I need to stick on my class only, I cannot stick on the college. So I need to take a strength in one bench, okay, for counting one bench. Now I need to see how many students are there in one bench. So descript is where they will be within the range, okay, that is boundaries. Then continuous variable, a variable which assumes all the possible values with a given range is called continuous variable, okay. If for example, height of a student, income of a person, weight of a student, income of a person, height, okay, this one, where I can continuously do the studies, okay, possible ways. I can, if I see a person, I can tell his weight may be 6.5. Assumption, possible assumption. Again, I can tell his weight can be 78. Possible assumption. So whatever is the possible way I can assume is called the continuous variable. Numerical expressed data are called quantitative data. The data which are not numerical expressed are called qualitative data. So your data may be in numerical form or it may be in a statement form. So it depends upon your collection of data. If it is represented in the numerical form, it is called as quantitative. If it is not represented in the numerical form, it is called as qualitative. Next, normal scale we have here. A number assumed for every units for identification of different category is called nominal scale. So it is not normal scale, it is nominal scale. A number signified by every unit of identification of different categories called nominal scale. Roll number as assigned to student of a college. So here now you will be getting your roll numbers. Okay, for example, you have finished your 10th exam now. So roll numbers, all ticket. How did you get your all ticket? From order wise, nominal scale, from ascending order. Descending order to ascending order. Large numbers. Okay, where you had the uniformity, continuity of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, continuity was there. So that is called your nominal scale. Now, ordinarily scale, the number assumed to observation that can be arranged in ascending or descending order is called an ordinary scale. So rank given to students according to their performance. See here, first one, a nominal, where we give your hall ticket, okay, according to the name. According to your alphabet wise, we give the hall ticket. But ordinarily, in the given people, okay, in the given population, who is getting the highest mark? Here alphabet wise will not be there. Who is getting the highest mark, they will come in the first, and rest marks will be coming further. So here it is on the ranges of students, okay, according to their performance. Students, by this your first chapter is over. So basic concept, where you will get for 2 marks. Okay, thank you students, have a nice day.